Hi Pisces, welcome to your July 2023 energy reading. My name is Kimberly from the Path Illuminated. If you are returning, thank you so much for your support. If you are new here, welcome. This is still a relatively new channel. I just launched it in April. I've been providing monthly energy readings. I did some bonus readings for June, so it just really depends on the time and energy that I have. So we'll see, but definitely we'll be providing monthly energy readings. And it is June 29th as I'm doing this reading, so hope you are enjoying Cancer season, Pisces. I myself am a Pisces sun and rising. Hey. But I just launched my website, so I'm super excited about that. I'm taking new clients and doing personal readings, so I will link my website below. In the event that you're interested in a personal reading, I have a couple of different options. I've got some pre-recorded readings, or you can schedule a live one-on-one session with me depending on what you're looking for. As I mentioned, this will be a general energy reading for the Pisces Collective for July. So the messages may resonate, they may not. If the messages resonate, please like and subscribe. If they do not, messages just may not be for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. And always remember, Pisces, that you know what's going on in your life and what is best for you better than anyone else. So always trust yourself above anyone else and know that you have free will. So if something comes out in the reading that you're not happy with, you can change the energy by changing your perspective, changing how you engage with a situation or how you deal with a certain person. Energy is fluid and constantly changing all the time. Nothing is set in stone. We do have a lot of retrogrades going on right now. Pluto in retrograde, Saturn in retrograde, Neptune in retrograde, Venus is going retrograde, I believe around July 22nd. And we have a super full moon in Capricorn on Monday, July 3rd. I cannot believe June is almost over and we are halfway through the year. I hope you're taking care of yourself, Pisces. The energies have been intense. Lots of chaos. But yeah, so let's get your reading started. I'm going to start with 5 cards for the overall energy. Then I'll pull some clarifiers and we'll end it with an oracle card. Thank you, angels, spirits, and guides, for providing me with a clear and accurate reading for the Pisces Collective for July. What advice, what perspectives, what feedback, inspiration, support do you have for my Pisces? Thank you, angels, spirits, and guides. Please help me with this reading for Pisces. Thank you, angels, spirits, and guides. Thank you, angels, spirits, and guides. One more card, please, Spirit. All right. Let's pull some clarifiers, Pisces. New beginnings in July. I feel it. Give yourself permission to start at the beginning. Whatever this is, whatever this new path is, it's just starting, but it is stable. Pentacle, earth energy. It is abundant. So, love to see that. All right. Why is the Page of Pentacles here, Spirit? Why is the Emperor in reverse here? Ooh. It's always funny when it's clarified by the same card in another deck. Why is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse here, Spirit? Why is the Five of Cups in reverse here, Spirit? Why is the Magician here, Spirit? All right, Pisces. This makes a lot of sense to me. There's a new beginning, right? Like I said, give yourself permission to start at the beginning. This is going to be an abundant path forward. It does look like in July you will be having some challenges with moving away from a situation that has been causing you mental conflict, which is understandable, right? Like this could very much have to do with a job, a career, a project that you've invested a lot of time and money into, right? Because when the Six of Swords is upright, this is about moving on to calmer waters, moving away from a situation that's not working. In reverse, I think like you're just having a bit of a struggle in this new path forward because you are a bit maybe insecure about walking away from an old job or career path, which is understandable, especially given the energies right now. We have Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, and the world economy is, chaotic. And so I think a lot of individuals, from a lot of the readings I've been doing this week, are working through some of their own fears and insecurities that are stopping them from moving into a new path, right? Because there's just a lot of uncertainty, which is totally understandable. The Emperor in reverse for me, this is about you knowing that it's time to let go of control. You don't need to prove yourself anymore. You don't need to be so hard up. You don't need to be a workaholic anymore. This is not how you want to move forward in your life. You're starting to let go of the old toxic thought patterns that had you believing that you just had to work 24/7 and grind in order to gain stability in your life. It's clarified by the Five of Swords and again, the Emperor in reverse. You're going to be walking away from and cutting off people, places, and situations that are causing you mental conflict, right? You're going to accept that like, this is not who I am. This is not who I want to be. Emperor is Aries energy. I have a moon in Aries, which I have always said is what has given me a pretty consistent career. But at this time in my life, I know that it's time to move away from that into something that's more intuitive and heartfelt, right? So like in choosing yourself and saying like, this is not who I am, like it's been great and like I appreciate that Emperor energy. This isn't who I am. This is not how I want to operate. And there's going to be some people that are not going to be happy with your decision, Pisces, but you have to choose yourself. And sometimes that means cutting off people that you care about. It means choosing yourself. It means dealing with the fact that if you are prioritizing other people's feelings and trying to avoid conflict, you're going to create conflict within yourself, and you're done with that. You're like, look, this is not who I am, and I'm tired of pretending that this is who I am. Queen of Pentacles, this can be about workaholism, right? Struggling through this belief system that we have to grind and we have to be overly fixated and worried about our money. I think you're definitely going to be working through those thought patterns. Understand that there are people in your life, Pisces, that are going to celebrate and champion you and being who you are authentically. They're going to love you. They're going to support you. Don't worry about the haters. Don't worry about people that are going to be mad at you choosing yourself. Focus on the people that are going to love you through the process of letting go of these old thought patterns and ways of being, because a lot of us are struggling through this during this time, the next few months in July, right? Like with this super full moon in Capricorn, right? Like letting go of this idea that like, I just have to work, or I'm going to be poor, I'm going to be, not be able to pay my bills. Like if you believe that, that's what you're going to continue to get, right? So it's not going to be necessarily easy, but the people that you are surrounding yourself during the month of July, Pisces, are going to help you to reconnect with the things that light you on fire, with your heart, and you're going to finally decide to walk away from situations that are emotionally unfulfilling. When this is upright, the Five of Cups, right, this individual is looking at and focusing on the cups that are poured out and missing out on the fact that there are these two cups in the back that are waiting for them, right? You're done with that. You're like, I'm tired of focusing my energy on situations, on jobs, on relationships, and people that are never going to reciprocate the energy that I'm bringing to them. Oh, I just have a ton of cards fall on the floor. Hold on. My elbow. All right. The Five of Cups in reverse, clarified by the King of Pentacles. You are financially stable and abundant, even if your conditioning, your brainwashing society has made you believe, and you're struggling with letting go of this thought that you have to be a workaholic in order to be financially stable. You are already financially stable, and it is time to come into balance with regard to where you put your time and your energy, right? Like, you no longer are going to need to rob Peter to pay Paul. You're coming into balance. You're choosing yourself. And by choosing yourself and your heart, that's how you're going to find your financial stability. You are the magician, Pisces, and you know that this is ending. You know this is coming to an end. You know that it's going to be painful, but you also are understanding now that you're done being in situations and relationships and jobs and careers that are causing you mental conflict. You know that you are a magical being. You're tired of being stuck in this muggle mentality that you have to be this workaholic and you have to constantly be doing, and grinding. When at the end of the day, you know that spirit is the one who's providing your financial abundance, right? And that you are the magician and you can manifest everything you want and need in this life. Woo! I'm feeling it. All right, Spirit, let's pull 3 more cards for Pisces for this July reading that I am digging. It's not going to be easy to let go of those narratives, of those stories, of those beliefs that have been conditioned, right? Like, this Pluto retrograde in Capricorn is really going to be triggering us and our lack mentality and our belief that it has to be hard to make money and we have to grind and sell our souls to corporations that don't give an F about us. Can I get 2 more cards, Spirit? It might be unclear the path forward, Pisces. But that makes sense given all the retrogrades and this Neptune in retrograde. Trust your intuition. Sometimes, you know, you just have to trust that one step in front of the other. You know, the full moon is going to be providing you with clarity, but you are still not going to see the entire path forward. Again, you need to trust your intuition, trust your gut, trust your heart, right? Things, you're blindfolded, but you're going, and something my reader, Jessica from High Priestess Healing Tarot, pointed out in this card, the Two of Swords, that just came to mind in my personal reading, which I really love, is that this individual, right, they're blindfolded, they can't see, and they know that they have to make a decision and they have to trust their heart. They're also protecting their heart, which I think is really beautiful. By trusting your intuition, you are protecting your heart, Pisces. It may feel scary to trust your intuition because you're not really clear what the path is forward. Now, I understand that struggle. I'm going through it myself right now. Spirit, can I get 2 more cards for Pisces? Thank you, Spirit. Two more cards, Spirit, for Pisces. Two more cards. Close out this reading. What do you got for Pisces? Oh, that's 3. That's 3. Just 2. Let's try this again. Oh. One more Pisces. One more Pisces. Spirit. Queen of Swords, King of Cups. This is something that came out in my personal reading. You're going to be finding balance between your intellect, your intuition, and your heart. You're going to utilize both your intellect, your intelligence, your logic, and your intuition to find this path forward. Things are going to continue to be murky and unclear, but trust your heart. Something that keeps coming up, because it's a collective energy. If we want something we've never had, we have to do something we've never done, and therein lies the fear and the insecurity, and it is very difficult to be a beginner, Pisces. But we have to give ourselves permission to start at the beginning. We have to allow ourselves to trust our intuition even when things are unclear and maybe they don't really make sense to anybody else, but that doesn't matter. Follow your heart. Spirit is going to be providing you with the logic and the intuitive hits to come from a grounded place in how you decide to move forward. You are manifesting this ending so that you can start this new beginning in July. Love yourself through the process, Pisces. These transitions, these changes, this shadow work, you know, letting go of these old stories of lack, of financial insecurity and instability. They're not easy, right? We've been conditioned, you know, by the powers that be in order to manipulate and control us. But you are the one in control. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Trust your heart, trust your intuition, trust where spirit is guiding you. You are smart, you are capable, you are logical. Just because it doesn't make sense to anybody else doesn't mean that you are not going in the right direction. It may be painful, but endings are necessary for new beginnings. Spirit, please help me with closing message. I'm going to pull a card from the Soft Cosmic Concepts Oracle deck to close this out. Any additional advice, support for Pisces for July? Spirit is really speaking this week and being very clear. Thank you, Spirit. What advice you have for Pisces? Inner child. This has come up a lot. And I think this is related to a lot of the retrogrades of us really identifying the narratives and the stories that were conditioned into us as we were children that have led us to this place in our adult life of continuing to operate with these stories and these beliefs that are not actually serving us anymore. All right, inner child concept. I tell my inner child that I'm sorry. I am ready to nurture her with love to heal her wounds. Inner child healing troubles caused by child wound, memories, childhood, young at heart. Affirmation, I am perfect, I am worthy, I am loved. Say that to yourself, Pisces, every time you feel insecure. Sorry. Say that to yourself every time you get scared. Say that to yourself every time you doubt yourself. I am perfect, I am worthy, I am loved. Don't forget it. This is a call to reconnect with your inner child. By doing this, you can understand and find the root cause of the fears and negative patterns you have as an adult. Much of our destructive or negative behavior can stem from our childhood wounds. These are experiences of trauma we endured in our childhood that we learn to ignore and push aside even in our adult life. Since these wounds aren't acknowledged and are reinforced by us subconsciously, they are still there even as adults. Your inner child is yearning to be heard. Listen with compassion and comfort them with the things you needed to hear as a child. I'm going to pull one more card, Pisces. One more card, Spirit for Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Universe. Thank you, God. One more card. One more card, Spirit. Just one. If it gives me two cards again, I'll take them. Because maybe this Spirit's got a lot of stuff to say to us Pisces today. I don't know. It's been saying a lot to me. Thank you, Spirit. Can I just get one more card for the Pisces Collective? Perfect. Release. Love it. Your body is a garden, but you've let others plant flowers in your lungs. They grow while you gasp for air. Cut them off so you can breathe again. Inquiry, what is no longer serving me? You are being guided to let go of the things that do not serve you, such as toxic thoughts, toxic relationships, negativity, certain beliefs or habits, or anything else that does not fulfill you. Remember your self-worth and do not let anything limit you, hinder you from growth, or drain your energy. Unpack and release the things that are holding you back so you can propel yourself forward. This full moon in Capricorn is going to be huge for all of us. For you, Pisces, it's time to let go of the stories, the narratives, the beliefs that are not yours and no longer serve you. Take care of yourself, Pisces. I will see you next time. Bye.